Hello again, everybody. My name is Zane, and welcome back to episode... I want to say we're on episode 15 now, yeah, of the Terraria Death Mode, Melee, Calamity, all of that playthrough. In the last episode, what did we do in the last episode, guys? We did, what did we do? Oh, we went back and did some of the older bosses that we missed, or that I skipped over, I guess, such as, who do we do? We did Astrum Dias, we did Ravager, Empress of Light, and, you know, bosses like that. We also went ahead and did some Fargo's Mutant mod things and got this Leash of Cthulhu and this Slinging Slasher. These things are crazy. Off camera, I don't think I actually did anything off camera. Did I? I went ahead and crafted this Deific Amulet. It's pretty much a combination of the Star Amulet, or whatever it's called. Is that what it's... I don't even know, guys. The Star Amulet thing and the Charm of Myths. It's like all of them put together. It gives you more immunity frames and gives you the quicker potion pops. In this episode, what I plan on doing is Providence, or Profaned Guardians, Dragon Folly, and Providence are the three I would like to do. I'm probably skipping over most of the Fargo's Soul mod bosses for now. Maybe I'll go back and do them at like the very last episode after we do like a boss rush. But that's the plans for this episode. And well, we should probably get right to that. Profane Guardians, you need Profane Shard. It pretty much just uses the things that drops from the guys that spawned in the Underworld and Hollowed. So I believe we can just make it off the bat. Oh, I did want to mention, since the last video, Calamity got a little surprise update. It re-sprited a couple weapons, reworked a couple, and also reworked a couple bosses. Not reworked, but added some new features to some bosses. Profaned Guardians, for example, are reworked, I believe. Profaned Providence and Cultist are a little bit different as well. And it's all around a really cool update. But with that out of the way, let's try the Profaned Guardians. I'll probably use the Greatsword. Now, what they did with this fight, which I really like, is they made... Editor Zane here. I explained this so horribly, so I'm going to go back and explain it now. Pretty much prior to the new Calamity update, Profaned Guardians, they moved very quick, and there was no indicator to tell which one you could actually hit, unless you were looking at the map. But the thing is, they all stood on top of each other constantly, so it was really hard to tell which one you had to hit. With the new update, the two that you can't hit just yet have a shield on them, and the one that you can hit is just, you know, without a shield. They also gave the Profane Guardians some of Providence attacks, which I think is really cool. All in all, a really good update on this update, but I personally think it's really good. We almost got the first one out of the way, so the first one is dead. We have a potion coming up, and I'm gonna need to pop it because I am dying. These bosses are... This boss always gave me trouble. I don't know why. It's like there's so many projectiles and they move really quick. The boss moves really quick. I'm gonna turn off my mini-map so I can hopefully see better. I should have turned off my background for this fight. The Great Sword of Judgment is doing work. We have 20 seconds till the next potion pop when we're around 400 health. I have to care not to get hit. I don't actually know if you can take these guys out of their biome. I'm almost positive you cannot, but I could be mistaken. If you can, it would have been great to know that, because I would have gladly taken them to any other part except here, because this arena is a little small. 1 second on the potion. Pop that. We got the other one down to 13%. I have no clue what I'm aiming at, by the way, guys. I am just shooting, and thank God for this homing, or else I probably wouldn't be hitting anything. And that one's dead, and then this one's shield should drop, and this is the last one. He does a bunch of dashes, as well as shoots all these fire everywhere and puts these like fire pads on the ground. You can't walk on top of them. This boss fight sucks. I've never liked Profane Guardians. With the rework, they're much more bearable, I think, now. But I genuinely just dislike this boss fight. It also feels very like... It's not like you can skip it, right? Because the only way to get the Providence summon is to do this fight. That's all he drops is the Providence summon. So it's like required to do this fight in order to progress. We got him down to 30%. We should have this. I'm not too worried. It's more so just boring. This fight's very boring. It's like a less enjoyable bullet hell. I quite like bullet hells in this game and in general, but this one just feels not very enjoyable. But we did it nonetheless. Profaned core, relic of convergence. This thing's like a heal. It takes way too long, makes you super slow. I don't know why you'd ever use this. I'm sure there's a reason for it. I can't personally think of it. But anyway, we got the profaned core. Deposit all. 5 platinum. Deposit. And the next is Dragon Folly. Now, there's not much upgrading we can do in between each boss. This boss might give us something. We need an exotic... What? Whatever. We'll just search up exotic. What do we need to craft said summon? Life alloys, which we should be able to create thanks to Ravager, who dropped a bunch of these bars. Exotic. Now, I believe this is a jungle boss, so let's pop on over there. And let's waste no time and just get straight to it. We have a little arena over here that we use for Plaguebringer. We're gonna have to use it for this, even though this arena sucks. I didn't want to put too much effort into it. I'm gonna have to expand it come year-end time for sure. Dragon Folly seemed to be a bit stronger than I remembered. It might just be because I don't have an arena and I was dodging back and forth in this small space. I'm gonna go ahead on a long shot here and say we can do Providence. I know it sounds crazy considering we just lost to the boss prior to Providence, but we did the same thing for Moonlord. We couldn't do Astrum Aureus until after Moonlord. And this weapon shreds profaned, not profaned gods, the Providence. I will show you that right now. Yeah, we'll do it here. I was thinking about doing the Underworld, but I don't feel like clearing out an arena down there. Do I have any buffs? Yeah, I don't want a Zerg potion. But you'll see how much damage this thing does to this boss. The reason this weapon is so good against these bigger bosses... Hold on, let me concentrate through this bullet hell. Is because fight should go a lot better, I believe. Got rage and adrenaline going. I'll pop a potion. And he's gonna do the laser beam thing here. There we go. Actually made sure to click my button that time. This particular bullet hell part, I always get hit a lot by. As you can see, I just got hit by everything there. I don't know why. I struggled with that one. The other one's not too bad. Got him down to 40% here. Here's this one again, which again I suck at. We did pretty good, except towards the end there, where we got hit by everything. 35%. We dodged through there. Hit Profane Guardian spawn. Let's dodge this. Pop a health potion. And keep on swinging. So that's what I was talking about, by the way, with the new changes to Providence. He has a shield around him, just like the Profane Guardians did when you can kill the one. Potion in 15 seconds. We're still on a pretty healthy amount of HP. I should probably be swinging during that because I can still hit the profane little guardians. Alright, discord that. Pop rage. The bullet hell I suck at. I didn't even see I was close to adrenaline. Rip. Just keep on swinging. Try to kill the little profane guardians. Well, that's no good. We're fine though. We have a health potion still. We'll just use it now because we're getting a little low. Got him down to 17%, 16, 15. I think we should have this. Oh, don't want to get too far from him. Oopsies. Nice, we dodged pretty well there. I actually quite like the shield that with the new rework. It lets you see like it's just so much more visual. So when you can actually attack him, I think it's just really well made. We come down to 4% here. Yeah, we have this. 3, 2, 1. Death animation. Maybe not actually. There we go. And we got the Elysian Wings because we were on the in the Hollowed. We're gonna do them again in the Underworld for the other part as well. Let's open this. We got a rogue weapon. Seems pretty cool. Searing Core of the Profane Guardians. I don't know what this does. Provides light in the abyss. A gun, a dark pistol, and a magic weapon, and a yo-yo. Neat. I didn't know this guy dropped the yo-yo. This actually looks like a pretty good yo-yo. I'm gonna reforge it. I am going to reforge it to godly. Looks pretty good. I think I'm gonna try it out. I should have used one of these two weapons. These are really good weapons. I'm gonna replace the Bion Blade. I actually don't like this weapon. I like the Galaxia, so I'll use the Galaxia once I get it. But we have the Runic Cost now, which will allow us for the next bosses. But what I'm gonna do is, before we call it for the episode, this hasn't been a super long one, but I want to try to keep them a little bit shorter. My last two have been a little bit longer because they were big episodes. I want to go mine. I believe we can mine Eula Bloom, right? Yeah, fossilized tree bark. So that's Eula Bloom. So let's go grab some Eula Bloom ore and then see what we can make weapon-wise. So we went ahead and got some Eula Bloom bars, 337. That should be enough for now. I don't know if it's gonna be enough for the rest of the playthrough. I know you use Eula Bloom quite a bit. There's a few weapons that we're gonna make right off the bat. The Pulse Dragon, the Morning Star. This thing is very strong. The upgrade to... Can I not make it? Oh, we need a Core Calamity. Now we can make it. This weapon's really fun. This is one of my favorite weapons in the whole entire mod. All right. That's all I have in mind. So the last few things I'm going to make is the Badge of Bravery. It gives us a lot of melee speed, a little bit of melee damage. It's going to replace our counter scarf because we have the other dash, and we're going to get the bigger dash as well once we get the Asgardian or the Elysian Aegis. And then what else do we got? Oh, the Terraria. This thing is really cool. It got a rework and I can't make it for what reason? Hellkite and Terra Blade. So the last weapon on my list here is the, not the Hellkite, but the Terraria. Now this got a really cool rework in the newest update. I also went ahead and made the Morningstar, the Pulse Dragon, the Tyrant Ultra Sword, the true one, and the Badge of Bravery. This is going to replace my counter scarf, which I already took off. We're going to come over here and reforge everything. Badge of Bravery. It pretty much just gives us melee speed and a little bit of melee damage and crit chance. This is expensive, but we're gonna get warding on this. There we go. Get legendary on all these. I guess godly on that. I believe this can get legendary. This is godly, I believe. And this, we can get godly as well. Now, I believe it says we have 0 current charge. I believe we have to put it into the charge thingy. Yeah, as you can see, it's charging. We're going to have to charge this over time. We're going to replace the solar flare, which we just got, but it's just very quickly going to get replaced with the Terraria, the Leash of Cthulhu with the Tyrant's Ultra Sword, the Sling Slasher with the Morning Star, and the Stellar Striker with this thing. As you can see, full charge. We're gonna go ahead and do a test run of all the weapons on all different bosses. Or not all different bosses, but on twins. Always my test subject. It always has been. I don't know why. I like beating up twins. It's fun. Just turned night, so let's try the Pulse Dragon. I've never actually tried this weapon. So it's like a flail kind of. It seems we get to hit them at the sweet spot. 5, 6 to 7,000 damage around there. Seems okay. I know it's definitely not our best weapon, but I want to try it out because I haven't tried it yet. Next, let's try... I'm gonna save the Terraria for last because I want to show you that. It's really cool. Morningstar, this thing is insane. This thing obliterates bosses as well as like events like Frost Moon and Solar Eclipse, stuff like that, which we're gonna need to do post Poltergeist anyways, and this is what I'll be using for that. As you see, this is doing like 8,000-9,000 damage. Oh, where'd he go? Around 10 I saw at max was 10,000 damage. Then let's show the Tyrant's Ultra Sword, the true version. This is my favorite weapon. Look at this thing. 10k DPS. It's like the other Tyrant's sword, but the projectiles are so much faster. They home very well. And it's just such a fun weapon. It applies so many debuffs. It's so cool. It's such a cool weapon. And then the last one, this one's really, really cool. The new Terraria. Look at this. It's significantly worse than its old counterpart. Do these home? They don't. Maybe it's not significantly worse, but it is 100% worse than the old Terraria. But it is so much cooler. The old Terraria, if you don't know what it did, it pretty much was a Terra Blade on the old Terra Blade, not 1.4.4 Terra Blade, but an old Terra Blade on steroids. I mean, the thing shot 4 or 5 projectiles. They did like way more damage than the Terra Blade, and they all homed and they went through walls, and they were very quick and the homing was very good. It was a really insane weapon. But with all that out of the way, there's actually one more weapon according to this. The Galactus Blade, not the Galactus Blade. Star Wrath upgrade. We have to try that. We're missing the Star Wrath? The amount of loot bags I opened from Moonlord and we didn't get it. Alright, well, we're gonna quickly do a couple Moonlords and hopefully get that Star Wrath. We get to try out some of our new weapons here. I'm gonna speed up this footage though, so you don't have to watch another Moonlord fight. There we go, first try. We got the Star Wrath. Let's go put it in our magic storage, and then make the Galactus Blade. Make the Galactus Blade. Where is it? Where's the Galactus Blade? Make the Galactus. Oh, we need more singularities. There we go. The Galactus Blade. Godly might be its best modifier. I'm not sure if it can get legendary. It can. I'm gonna actually. No, I don't want to. The Pulse Dragon's not too interesting to me. It's just it's a Star Wrath on crack. I actually wasn't sure what it did. Next episode, I plan on doing all 4 of the rune cost bosses: the Ceaseless Void, Storm Reaver, Cygnus. I guess 3. yeah, like I said, if you guys did enjoy it, please be sure to leave a comment or subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Alrighty, guys. Peace.